Hey everybody, it's Richard's Vinyl Tap House back with a tag, I guess. I was tagged by Vibes channel, which is new to me. Spencer over at Vibes 973. He put together a video of 10 of the most expensive, quote, albums in his collection and tagged me to also do this. I did one similar to this several months ago, but I've changed it up a little bit. So, some disclaimers real fast. I don't have a lot of my albums in Discogs, so using Discogs value for my collection is kind of arbitrary, but I picked, the top 10 highest median value records that I own at this time. This is November 2025, so subject to change tomorrow. I also took out my Beatles mono box, which was skewing a lot of the other things. Anyway, I will put Vibes channel description in the description for you to check his channel out too. It's pretty interesting. I subscribed as well. So let's do this. Number 10, we start with Rush. This is the 2015 reissue. I think it was like the first generation of vinyl issues of some of the later Rush catalog. So Test for Echo. It's a fantastic album. I love this one. It was the first time I ever saw Rush on tour. But median for this right now is $179. If you want to go out and buy one right this minute, 25 copies available on Discogs starting at $145. Ugh. This just got a reissue in box set form. Probably might be cheaper that way. All right, number 9. U2. This was a record store day issue, kind of a special issue of Songs of Innocence. Is it best? Is it U2's best album? Yeah, maybe not. But definitely a very nondescript, very empty gatefold kind of thing going on, which I think is interesting. Yeah, 2015 record store day numbered out of 5,000. Mine's number 4263. Median value is 188. Want to get one? You can get one. There's 29 of them up for sale right now, starting at 150. We're going up. All right, number 1098. More Rush. Rush gets featured a few times in here. This is Counterparts. Same year of the reissues of the other albums from 2015. Only on black vinyl, no gatefold. Median on this is 195. This was really high at one point, I remember. And there are 29 for sale right now, starting at 145. I've noticed that when some of these get reissued, the price drops. It's not surprising. You get some of these much cheaper. Yeah, I gotta have Gary Numan in there, right? Yep, Gary Numan's Splinter Songs for a Broken Mind. This came out in 2013, only in the UK, and it has not been reissued since, shockingly. Great album. This is one that really needs a reissue. Median 197 on this one. Yeah, mine was autographed in person. I met him on this tour. And for sale right now, there are only 7 of them, and they're starting at $267. A little pricey, but a great album. I'm losing track. This is going to happen. 6, I think. The third Rush entry in this list. Snakes and Arrows. For the longest time, this was a really hard album to come by. It just got a reissue not too long ago. Things are falling out. I don't know why. Cool gatefold. This was a great tour. I remember seeing this one. I think this was at Red Rocks. Maybe not. 2016 black vinyl. Median $200 for this, and there are 6 for sale right now for $150. Again, this came out part of that recent box set of later Rush. Not sure if they're available individually. There might be. Okay, this is an interesting one. This is number 5 on the list, I think. So this is my 4 LP deluxe edition of Weezer's Pinkerton. This is massive. So it's gatefolds at the wazoo, lots and lots of literature and information about the band. Yeah, it's pretty massive. It's loaded with demos, some live tracks, outtakes, tracking rough, whatever. Great album, classic. This is interesting. You think, wow, four LP box set. This will be worth a lot. Kind of. 2010 4LP deluxe issue, medians $200 on this. For sale right now, there are 11 of them, starting at only $150, which even for a 4LP box set, that's not half bad. Well, box set, 4LP gatefold. Whew. There are a lot of different issues of that one. Number 4 is one of my favorite shoegaze bands, and this is a group out of Chicago called Airiel. They are still active. This is a 2015 3LP compilation of 4 CD EPs they did back in the day, in the early days of their band. Median on this is $250. It's a double fold-out gatefold, but only has lyrics on the inside. Yeah, $250 median for sale right now. There's only one on Discogs, starting $383, which is crazy. This got a CD reissue of the CD EPs, or much more reasonable, like 30, I think it is. Definitely the way to go for that one. This next one, I'm pretty sure this album got a recent reissue that's much more reasonably priced. But that's the Sundays Blind. They did a series of record store day issues, like over 2016, 17, 18, I think. This is the 2017 issue of Blind. Median $250 for sale right now. There's 11 starting at $150. Again, this one's dropped because of the reissue campaign of their stuff that's coming out, I think this year. Anyway, this has the best cover of Wild Horses, Rolling Stones, that you will ever hear. It is beautiful. Definitely worth looking up. There had to be a box set in here. Oh well. And it's Biffy Clyro. This is Biffy Clyro's deluxe edition of Only Revolutions. This is a pretty ridiculous box set for having one album. It has, let me get my glasses off for a minute, 2009 release. 1 LP, a CD with the DVD, sheet music, a play-along CD, tab poster, badges, stickers, guitar pick, a poster print, and a piece of this flag, and mine is this color, it's also a red one. A piece of this flag is in this box. It is kind of an over-the-top box set. Pretty good, pretty interesting. My receipt is still in here. I paid 40 pounds for this, and that was with shipping way back then. But median now, $259 for this. There are 2 on Discogs at the moment, starting at $184 for Biffy Clyro. Yeah, that band that nobody in America seems to know who they are. My number 1 is kind of a nondescript one. I have a bonus CD box I'm going to show you in a minute, but this is interesting that this is the highest one. This is a 2019 issue from a shoegaze band out of LA called The Meeting Places. Find Yourself Along the Way. This is a beautiful album. It is interesting and fantastic, as most shoegaze albums are. Nothing spectacular about this issue, but the median price on this is $300. And there's only one on sale right now for $180. Again, this is one that got reissued, I think, last year by the band. It was on Bandcamp. It's long sold out now. But a brilliant little album from the Meeting Places. But yeah, that's my number 1 for that. Now, because that was kind of like a letdown, I wanted to show you this. This is a box set of rare cult demos. This came out in 2002. Ordered, I believe it was directly from, like the Cult store back in the day. Limited edition of 300. Mine's numbered 396. Median on this little box set with like 5 CDs in it, $308. Oh, wow, that's not too bad. For sale, there are 3 starting at $493, which I think is absolutely insane for what this is. I guess it's pretty rare. Gav Axeman spins. I bet you have one of these too. But anyway, those are some of the most expensive albums I own. Not that I'm selling any of them. I'm a collector. I'm not in it for the cashola. But anyway, this is a fun one. If you've been tagged or asked to participate, do so. It's pretty interesting to see what some of these record values are worth these days, because this hobby is out of control. All right, we'll talk to you all later. Have a great Monday. Bye.